All right. We are back at the Anonix facility, Hurston Orbit. We already got the contract, retrieved one of the reagent codes in the engineering wing. And we are going to the engineering wing. But before we go there, we have the usual heavy core, heavy arms, medium legs. We got the multi-tools attached. The third one is inside the armor. And we got 3 Mazarov backpacks inside this one for the loot gobbling in us. And we cannot retrieve the gun, but we still have the gallant with approximately 1,000 of bullets. And when we check the stream is green, stream is online. Another thing that we have to check is the Wickler dude. Up until now, when you accomplish this contract series, you will get an item into your inventory at your home location. And when we have a check, and we already did that one, when you go to Wicklow, there is none of these contracts has use of Wicklow vehicles, so it's only in the Wicklow other items. And there is only one what we found. No. The shiny builder suit. Okay, this is one. Okay, there's 2. Wicklow offers 2 contracts. One is the heavy vault zapper, and he wants to have XTL all 3, 1, 2 and 3, plus 5 ASD drives, plus a Fresnel. The Fresnel, absolutely no problem. Oh fuck, he wants to have 5 of these. Oh god damn it. And the other thing is shiny builder suit, the Meyer. Meyer is kinda rare, we figured. He also wants to have 10 drives, and he wants to have also 5 RTL. So you need to run these contracts 15 times and hit the right combination to get the proprietary results. Oh, okay, we haven't noticed that. We thought, okay, just go there, do it once, and to have at least one XLT1, 2, and 3, so 3 times. That would mean we need to run once. No, we need to run 3 more times to get the XLT1 5 times. But what we haven't got yet is the RTL, and we want to figure out what we need to do to get the RTL. And when we have a look inside the journal, because this Malor said something in the journal, and when we go into the journal project Hyperion notes, we want to have RTL 1, 2, 3. The PWL is no use for, but these are the 9 combinations possible. So we can focus us on XTL and RTL. We figured what we need to do to get the XTL 1. We also figured what we need to do to get the XTL 2. And we also have one XTL 3. So we need to verify the 2 and the 3 a second time to be sure that we know what to do to get that one. But what we haven't got is RTL, and based upon Wicklow we can ignore the PWL. So the question is the catalysts. Taking advantage of the research done previously in the facility, I have been able to formulate 3 strong candidates, whatever that means. So we need to find out what do we need to do to get the RTL. Then the reagents, the unique energy signature of power core has proven ideal for creating reagents dynamic enough to trigger a necessary reaction in the Vandal biofluid, which is interesting. There are currently 3 reagent formulations that have proven most suitable. And the reagent codes are these 3 codes that you can activate in the power core facility. So when you go, you need to have 3 pipes, so let's go down. We want to have a look at the pipes. And then maybe we need to visualize. What we are hey, go down. So we got 4 pipes. We also can download the 2 as soon as we activate all 3 pipes. Activate all 3 pipes. We can download the 2 as well. And when we have a check here, diagnostics data, cooling pipes, all red. So something is wrong here. But on this terminal, we have no indication of what number does. And here as well, we only have TC 01, 2, 3, 4. But no indication is that something that Muller figured or not. The only one thing that is certain is the reagent codes inside the power core facility. So what we try to is let's see if we can manage that. Yeah, and the stupid fucking Stream Deck still doesn't work. Waiting for OBS. Yeah, probably it is because we updated OBS, that's why it doesn't work. Alright, so then manually here. So at the end we have 3 results. How do we do that? Nine results. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we can focus, or we focus on this one. And this one is XTL1. No, XTL combination. And we have the RTL combination. And when we come from top down, first steps, we have first step 1 is pipe 1, pipe 4. We call it pipe 1, pipe 2, pipe 3, and pipe 4. We can choose from all 4 pipes. Do you even see that? Back in the day. Everything was good. So here. We can choose from all 4 pipes, right? And then we put 3 canister into 3 slots for the thermal. But in general, it doesn't matter because it's just one. Either you do it or you don't. And then from there, we go into the power core. And inside the power core, we have 3 options. Called reagent 1, reagent 2. The reason why we do that is up until now you do not find any information about the combination on the internet, which is quite interesting because usually the players publish everything what we figured out, but either they didn't figure out yet or they don't share. So okay, now we have a mistake. We did a mistake. We need to bring that stuff way up, and this one also way up. And then at the end we have what we haven't figured out yet. At the end we have 2 terminals, one to the left, one to the right. That wouldn't be that problem, but both say input data, and the data we input is the combination of the pipe and the reagents. But as soon as we put the data in, there are 2 other terminals where we download data. And these data down here, can we copy back into the yes, we can. These data are linked to columns in the same row. Approximately 4 each side, and they have labels. And we assume that you need to choose a specific terminal here to get also a specific result. But you also need to have the right combination. So when we go into Google Sheets, let's say new sheet, empty sheet. When we say we do pipe 1 and we do reagent 1 and put the left column when we stand, and we stand, where do we stand? We stand here looking up, and here is this alien dude. Yeah, lifeless. Here's this alien dude, and we stand here. We have the input data left, input data right. In front of us is the alien. And when we turn around, we can choose either this download data, which has all these columns behind, or we can choose this column here, this terminal here, to have all these columns here. So that means we come here, we can choose P1, choose reagent 1, and because it is the first one, we chose the left one. That means also this terminal here. So P1, reagent 1, and call it left terminal. Left terminal. Yeah. Left here. Here. Left terminal. Right terminal. RT left. No. Terminal left. Terminal right. Yeah. TL terminal left gives us XTL 1. We repeated that. We already know that is certainly the case. When we do P2, pipe 2, reagent 2, and the right terminal, because it's the second terminal, terminal right, we will get XTL 2. What we know is when we use pipe 3 and reagent 3 and going back to, and this is the thing, that is something what we haven't taken note. You need to read what you find on this column here, and where you find reagent 3, this dictates which side you have to use, which terminal on which side you have to use. But we got XTL3, and I bet we could reproduce that, but it is subject of verification. So, but what we want to today is we want to have this RGL something, and that could mean that we use P2 but reagent 1, and then depending on the reagent 1, we will have a look on these columns here which side we need to take. Yeah, so keep that in mind. We will download the data from went to. We clear number 4 first, then we clear number 3. And then we start preparing pipe. To the left side you see the green light. As soon as it's green, now we can use that one. Nice. Then what we haven't done is we didn't kill the worms, which is a problem. Or maybe they don't see us. Green, nice. Can use this one. That worked, nice. Green, very good. That worked, nice, and we use terminal 2, download. That worked. Alright. So we can say we got pipe 2, and we need to go to do the thermal core. But like we said before, the thermal core is absolutely irrelevant because there is no choice to make here. Here is no choice to make, just put them all in. Or is there? Is there a choice to make? These columns also have numbers, we just noticed. Let's have a look. These columns have numbers. Condenser 4, 3. Yeah, here would be 2. But interestingly, number 2 is not up. And the reason why number 2 is not up is because we downloaded data from Vent 2. Oh, this makes stuff even more difficult. Okay, but this is interesting, and this is something what we haven't noticed. Yeah, if you watch YouTube videos and you do what they say, without comprehend what you actually are doing here. Not quite sure if the order is also relevant, which battery or canister you put in first. Because up until now we never really noticed what order, and also not the number. This can make it, see, this kind of battery that wasn't there yet. But we download, and what we also noticed is if you wait too long, and too long is the next blast, these columns will come up back up, and you need to restart putting the plasma canister in. Captain Spock.
Down.
All right, so now we upload data, and the data that we just uploaded are the data from the vent plus the combination of these three columns. Interestingly, is number 2 is still down because we downloaded the data from pipe 2. Stand here, so we have both ones right behind each other. And if we would hit, we wouldn't waste bullets. Once you stand down here, you are some sort of protected from that building over there. Construction. That's right. This one had 4. This one has 3. Usually they have 3. But it looks like as if, yeah, something is bugged here. One thing that is bugged is backpack is full. This is interesting. Yeah, arrow. Either way. So first thing what you need to do is create a battery. Yeah, you see it flushed out. And then bring the battery up. Bring it up! Yeah, you need to wait the blast, and then you can print out another battery. Okay. Then this is the most tricky part when you do it solo. We recommend doing the mining stuff first. Wait the blast. And while the blast, or waiting for the blast, you can readjust the tools. Go up here. Also again, up until green light. Green light. Switch. Bring it in. Then switch tool again. Yeah, interactions is miserable. Miserable. Absolutely miserable. Either we lost it. Yeah, we lost it. It didn't. It is unfortunate. Download. Come on, download. Then we can do this. It's not necessary, it's just Ui! Nobody here. Did they... The guy's missing. Did they... Welcome. Here we got a Cayman backpack, a mask, and an arm. We put that stuff into the backpack. And the backpack itself in the one Mazarov backpack in our backpack. And now we are below 1,000 bullets. Did you see that? We retract, we press F, and now we have here this one. And when we get it out, we still have it here. And when we get the tractor beam out, tractor beam is gone. Really interesting. Whee! Who the fuck? Yeah, we absolutely don't like it. And out of nothing, NPC spawn. Do we need that one? Take it with us. Bonus money. So now the contract says we can retrieve all three, but we have to choose one. And we said that we will do the reagent 1. So the idea of the selection would be primary. P1 or 1 will get us XTL 1 when we use the terminal to our left. The other way would be pipe 1, reagent 2, and yeah, so this is the thing. This is something what we haven't noticed. The other thing would be P1, reagent 3, somewhat, and that will give us something. That would be 3 combinations, right? But we also can put P2, reagent 1, P2, reagent 2, and using the terminal to the right, and then we know we get XTL 2. P2 reagent 3 will give us something. Then we can do the same with pipe 3 reagent 1, pipe 3 reagent 2, pipe 3 reagent 3. Then we have pipe 4 reagent 1, pipe 4 reagent 2, pipe 4 reagent 3. And what do we know? We know when we use P3 reagent 3, and therefore this is something what we need to check when we are there. We got the XTL 3. We already know that. Without having a check on how the events turn out. Because we can redo this contract to make up to 5 XTL1s. And then we would expect that the tower of the terminal 1 is down. Each thermal vent is down from the pipe number we chose. This is the expectation that we need to verify. And we wouldn't assume that the heads of CIG is that smart, but in that way they give us the tools to properly test systematically. We are gonna die here. Something what the YouTubers also didn't say is when you stand here, you don't get a blast. See, you don't get a blast. You can stand here and chill. Hi! Yeah, here behind these panels, you're also protected. Not from the bullets, but from the blast. Yeah, we had better runs. Up is clear. Platform 4 is clear. So what we do is we clear the platform in reverse order. From 6 to 1. And then we do the switch. Problem is this just takes way too much time here, you see? And then it's the blast, and then we are dead. It just takes too much time, way too much time. And you see these yellow lights? You see this stupid motherfucker? Next one, green, yellow. We can stay here. See, it takes way too much time. As soon as you land it, it just waits. Waits for nothing. Green. Yeah, we didn't manage. Okay, 14%. Cannot afford much anymore. 4. Hurry. Yeah, what is the fuck? Did you see that? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Number 5 seems to be shielded. Is it? No. But here? Yes, here we are shielded. No. Okay, so and where is 6? 6 is up there. Last one. At number 6 we are straight shielded, so we can pull down. What the fuck? So what did we say? Pipe to reagent 2. We go to reagent 2. Over there. So we would recommend to wait. Unless you have 100%. When you have 100% armor health, wouldn't be a big of a problem. But see, you still get hit even. No load. Okay. Go back up. What did we do? They say objective complete, but we only got one, and that was the actual objective. But maybe the system just needs to have to sort it out somewhat. This also takes way too much time. Way too much time. Responsiveness is so bad in Star Citizen. It is so bad. Not always. Alright. So we will go to repair ourselves and then we dive into the research. Alright, so we got this one, yeah? We are on this track right now. So what we can do, because we cannot, maybe, yeah. No. What we What we can find out is what happens when we backspace. This is what we usually do. Do we lose all things? Looks like as if we would go back to either Lowville or Everest. Yeah, Lowville. Yeah, we can abort here and start all over again.